This video is brought to you by the Academic Anxiety Resource Center at Ball State University.
Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over some strategies that can be used to make sure you're taking good notes. The first step to taking good notes is knowing what good notes look like. There are two important qualities of taking good notes. The first one is making sure that your notes contain important information and that you are taking notes that you will use in the future. So when it comes to containing important information, you want to make sure that you have the main topic, any subtopics, any supporting facts, and you don't want to just simply copy the lecture slides, especially because a lot of times they get posted anyways. You don't want to try and write down everything that your professor says. A lot of times that's overkill and it's harder to search through those notes for what information is important. And you also want to make sure you're not including unimportant information. You only want to include things that are relevant to the main topics and subtopics. So how do we make sure we're taking notes we're going to use in the future? So this depends on the person. You want to think about where you keep your notes. If you know that you will not look at them again if you handwrite them because you'll lose them, then it might work better to take your notes on a computer where you are a lot less likely to lose them. And you also want to make sure the notes themselves are organized, because if you don't organize them, you won't use them in the future because you won't be able to find the information you're looking for. It's also really important to make sure that you review your notes within 24 hours of taking them. This helps to fill in and clarify things that you may have missed during the lecture. So I'm going to go over how to use two different note-taking methods to help make sure you're getting the important information and make sure it's organized in a way that you're going to be able to find that information. The first method is using the Cornell system. This works best with a pen and paper. So you're going to divide your paper into three separate sections. The first section you can see outlined in orange here are the cues. This is where you're going to put keywords, phrases, and questions. And then the second section is going to be notes. This is where you are going to write down your notes about those key words and phrases that you have over in your cue section. And then down here at the bottom is your summary section. This is really good to fill in after class to help make sure that you understand all the information that you got out of that lecture. Now I'll go over a note-taking method that works better if you are a person who likes to take your notes on a computer. So this is good for if you're just typing your notes on any document. So on the very first line, you're not going to indent it at all, but this is what you're going to type the main topic on. And then if you indent one time, that's where you're going to do your subtopic and any information about that subtopic. And then one more indent is where you're going to put any supporting facts. And then one more, and this is going to be your space to add all of your details.
For more resources and information about academic anxiety, visit our website. We have in-depth information about the types of symptoms, management resources, and free self-assessment scales.